number 2. Who are the individual responsible for supervising and directing a group of employees to perform tasks that are directly related to the creation and delivery of a company's product or service? The answer, I think, is line managers. Number 4. A company's ability to create more economic advantage than its competitor is. The answer is competitive advantage. Number 6. Which of the following is not one of the benefit, health, and wellness required by law? I choose healthcare better than family and medical leave, social security, and worker compensation. Question number 8. Which of the following is not part of organizational demands? The answer is labor force strength. Question number 10. A set of underlying values and beliefs employees share that is unwritten yet understood is organizational culture. Blah 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 blurs country boundaries in business activities and encourage offshoring. The answer, I think, is globalization. In a blah 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 strategy, jobs are narrowly focused on emphasized, standardized, and repetitive actions. Behavior are fairly well understood. Individuals are hired with basic skills and employees are paid based on jobs they perform. The answer for this question is low-cost strategy. Question number 16. Perceived obligation employees believe they owe their company and the company owes them. This statement is, I think, is the psychological contract. Question number 18. Which justice is achieved when the determination of that the process used to make decisions, rewards, and resolutions of disputes is viewed as fair? The answer is procedural justice. Which international strategies involve not aligning with a particular country but across countries to gain efficiencies? They don't target unique tastes and preference of individual countries. The answer for this question is global strategy. And question number 22. Which international strategy involve shared vision and coordination across business units, yet tailoring product to meet local country needs? The answer for this question is the transnational strategy. Question number 24. Both the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission and the Office of Federal Contract Compliance Program are responsible for developing guidelines and overseeing compliance with anti-discrimination laws. Which one, however, deals with executive order? The answer for this question is OFCCP. Question number 26. Which act addresses employment discrimination on the basis of race, color, region, sea, or national origins? The answer for this question is the Title 7 of the Civil Rights Act at 1964. Question number 28. Age Discrimination in Employment Act of 1967, or ADA, made it illegal for an employer to discriminate against any individual age, blah blah blah, or older when making employment decision. The correct answer is 40. The question number 30. This gives employers the right to terminate employees at any time. The answer for this question is employment at will. Question number 32. Systematically identifying tasks, duties, and responsibilities expected to be performed in a job as well as the competencies employees must possess to be successful. This statement will be referred to the job analysis. Question number 34. In the efficiency approach, this focuses on breaking jobs down into core elements. The answer for this question is job-specific specialization. Blah 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 is the extent to which individuals need to learn and be challenged. The answer for this question is growth needs strength. Question number 38. Which type of employee team is well defined, stable, full team time members? I think the best is work teams. Question number 40. Which employee team involve members working collaboratively to make decisions, hire plan, schedule work, and accomplish goals? The answer for this question is self-managed teams. Question number 42. In job analysis techniques, this customized approach focuses on specific description of work activities that distinguish good from bad performance. Answer for this question is critical incidents. Next is question number 44. In job analysis techniques, this customized approach focuses on collecting info to identify tasks needed to be performed on a job. Answer for this question is task inventory. The first video that I want to review is from Professor Samantha Warren, HRM. The professor opened the lecture by talking about the development of human resource through training. She said that a person's career will be determined by their quality on skills. When they have qualified, they are more likely to have a job. But sometimes human resources are not really qualified. That is why the company needs to have the training and development program in order to improve the quality of its employee. She explained that the training should not concentrate too much on the design and evaluation, but just on the delivery of the training. Because the nature of training is to deliver some sort of information that might be useful for employee. The employee is responsible for the training, but company is the one who get the benefit. That is why investing on training is very beneficial. The second video I want to review is about the human resource strategy and planning. In this video, speaker explained about the meaning of strategy, and he using some famous brand as example. Then he explained things such as functions, a plan over the operational. At the end, the lecturer explained all the material accomplished with example with famous brand. And the third video explained about introduction to human resource management. First, the speaker explained about the meaning of human resource itself. He also using some famous brand as example and related to the resource that the company mean. Then he explained many things such as the definition of human resource management and the trends, the key field of action, everything about human resource management. The next video is explaining about talent acquisition. First, the speaker explained about the traditional approach in recruiting candidates for acquisition. Then he explained many things such as employer brand, strategies, and the retaining promotion of talented candidates. At the end, the lecturer concludes by saying that it's a crucial action that will be taken by a company. And the next video is explain about the candidate selection. First, the speaker explained about the possibilities of company have more applicants, about how to do selection. Then he explained many things such as possible risk and how company determine performance, how is the criteria of the candidate, and methods of the selection. And the sixth video is explaining about the benefits of compensation and benefits. The speaker explained about the company system of reward. Then he explained many things such as equity, component factors, practice benefits, and the impact on the performance on the employee itself. Next video is the agile feature of HR and talent acquisition. This video explains about the agile feature of HR and talent acquisition. First, the speaker tells us what will happen in the future in human resource management in the human resource sector. Then he gave a lot of examples about the factor that influence the acceptance of the human resource is decreased. And actually he gave the conclusion of the presentation about HR in the future will face the diversity in workplace, power of people, and job consequences. Yes, I do. I always attend HRM class because it is my responsibility, because I take the subject, I should attend the class, and I don't want to get a bad score. No, I don't. I absent once from the class because I create a bank account for my scholarship, and I was get permissions one to enter the technical meeting for debate championship. Yes, it is. I can learn something that I will never learn before, and I know how to manage human. I know how to act with my boss or my lecturer, and I can surely know how to make a video right now. I think I will choose marketing because in marketing I have to deal with consumer and I have to serve product that can meet their goals and needs. And this is what I like. I like marketing since I was senior high school. The way our lecturer explaining is quite unusual because he don't explain in front of the class, but he asks the students to explain one topic for 1 week. He said that the lecturer should talk less than the students because they should learn how to teach and learn from their friends. And I think this is a good way in a lecturer to study about human resource management. The book that I use is Fundamental of Human Resource Management by Josephat Stephen Itika. I think this book is applicable in companies in Indonesia. Why? Because companies in Indonesia must have the same qualified with the other companies outside Indonesia. These books contain 14 chapters and 254 pages. The list of the chapters are Introduction to Human Resource Management, Strategic Human Resource Management, Human Resource Policies, Employee Resourcing, Recruitment and Selection, Performance Management, Talent and Competency based on the Human Resource Management, Employee Relations, International Human Resource Management, Recruitment and Performance Appraisal in a Company, and Recruitment and Retention of Human Resource for Health. The first presenter is Farah Diba Soraya. She explained about human resource strategy and high performance work system. When she explained about this topic, I can understand about the appropriate strategy for human resource department to meet their goals and about the high performance work system with the lead company to a success. And the next presenter is Devi Anggraini. She explained about management and leadership for human resource. When she explained about this topic, I can understand about the types of leadership in a company and how they manage the employee to reach their goals. The next presenter is Yahya Al-Fatih. He explained about talent and competence based on HRM. When he explained about this topic, I can understand about the useful of the competence employees for the companies to achieve their goals and development of the talent for sake of the company. And then me myself, Andre Geovani, I explained about international human resource management. I explained this topic because this topic is very important in a corporate, in a national corporation, multinational corporation, because they have so many employees and there are diversity in the company. So the human resource manager should able to understand about international human resource management. And the next presenter is Aidil Andani. He explained about management in a corporation, talent management in a corporation. When he explained about this topic, I can catch the point of the useful of talent in a company and how a company develop them to become a best employee. And then Fernand Piade Christian, he explained about health and safety in workplace. Why health and safety is very important in workplace? Because some of workplace have some dangers for the employee. So human resource manager should be able to avoid or prevent the disaster that can happen to the employees. And then Elisa, she explained about human resource policies. She explained that human resource policies is used for every aspect in the human resource department in a company. That it is very important to get the employees to become a good qualified. And the last presenter is Alifa Zarina Mokhtar. She explained about the role of frontline manager. This is quite important because frontline manager is helping the company to lead employers to work and together achieve the goals of the company. I expect to get A score. Why? Because I deserve it. I always attend the class unless I have something important to do. And I always answer my questions, and some of Mr. Adi questions, I answer it as well.